Hopefully I didn't get a copyright strike for that. Anyway, hello, welcome to the yard sale, and that is to get your attention because this is an important one. You see, some other things have entered my domain that I've paid for. So now I have a matching silver set. And so that means we got to sell big things, other silver things. But, there's something else. Before I go on to the actual yard sale, for those who don't know, this is where I'm selling things from my house. Get the hell out of my house. I'd rather have money for the mortgage. Before I get to what I'm selling, and there's a lot of interesting, mostly good stuff. But, oh, look at that. So, if you haven't heard, I have a collab with Orchard Audio, with the Valencia, the world's, I can't say first, and as long as I say I can't say first, I could say the world's, I can't say first, headphone power amplifier, which also just happens to be a speaker amplifier. If you really have efficient speakers, this is not that. This is this little baby. So, this is going to be going on tour. If you are a supporter of my channel on Patreon, it's going to be mostly Patreon, not really Subscribestar, because it's just, no, that's not, you know what, screw that. If you are a $15 Telegram tier supporter of this channel, where you can ask me questions directly, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to be $15 to bid on this, just a $7 tier to bid on all these items. If you're in the $15 tier and you're in the Telegram chat, and you would like, at least for starters, we're doing North America because shipping overseas, we're going to have one of these units go on tour so that you can do a in-home trial. Normally that isn't a thing that happens, but for this, I have to get it in people's hands and then let them hear it and then go, oh, and then they ship it to the next person. So if you'd like to get on that little fun little loop-de-loop, that'll all be happening after Munich. Another thing I should be saying is this video is coming out sometime. I know it's not the early in March because it's the fucking 5th. It's May. May is the month. I will be attending the last Munich high-end. If you haven't heard, and this is sad news, and I'll even show my face on it. If you haven't heard, hold on, how do I look? Great, USA. If you haven't heard, the building that Munich high-end is normally in has been sold to another conglomerate or whoever, and those a-holes are like, we don't want you to bring back Munich high-end, leave. So this is the last Munich high-end. After this, we're going to Vienna, Austria, so it'll be Vienna high-end. I'll have just different schnitzels. So, to support that trip, I have several sponsors. I may or may not be orchestrating a giveaway for a Valencia in the future. Keep an eye out for that. That'll probably also be, we'll see how that goes. In other words, everything's happening after I come back from Munich. I'm going to be back like the 20th of this month. So if you bid on anything in the yard sale, the reason this yard sale is slightly later than normal is because I'm going to be indisposed up to here with German beer. I like that. So yeah. So if you're looking at these items, if you bid on them, the bidding will end at some point, probably while I'm still in Munich. And then the invoices and emails will all be sent by the time I get back and everything checked out. So yeah, be patient. So now let's move on to what we're actually doing here in the yard sale, which is selling things I like. IMs first. We'll get to that side of the table. Pilgrim Noir. Taken out of my special watch cases where I keep all the IMs that I absolutely love. And I'm going to take my tips off them unless you want to have my gooey tips. This is a set that I did the original Pilgrim and I did the Noir. And I'm like, well, screw the original Pilgrim. Noir is better. I haven't heard this IM in months. I haven't taken it out of the box. I'm not going to listen to it again. I'm just going to sell it. I'm selling the Pilgrim Noir. It's a good IM, and I love it. And I know if I put it on in my head, and I'm just like, oh, damn, I don't want to sell this. I can't do it. Ignorance is bliss. So that's the big boy IM. The other slightly big boy IM would be probably the Soft Ears Volume S. Lou curves. So that, if you haven't seen any of my IM reviews, by the way, they're on the In-Ear Fetish channel, which is different from this main channel. I usually post when these yard sales are happening on that channel. But yeah, just type in the word fetish in YouTube. Nothing can go wrong. Yeah, follow me there if you want to see IM reviews. So, Soft Ears Volume S. The In Awaken Dawn, which is another one of those IMs. It's like, I like it, but I have 500 IMs. The Caffeine Delshi, which are very, very nice. Like, they hope they're in here. That's another thing, is I got to hope that things are in here. If you get something from me, by the way, and it's not in there, just, I understand. I'll look. Let's double check. We're double checking right now, live. I don't know. That's where they are? Yep, they are there. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. You know, just these are the sort of the things I should do probably before I start the video, but... And another Kafine, the Clean. So a Delci and a Clean will be here. Also, there is a new cat. So if you're interested in this channel and its backlog, there is now a Jubei here, and I will try to get him in the basement. He's very much an upstairs cat. He's got like a little small radius that he likes to stay in, and he was down here for like 2 days where he wouldn't leave, and then he decided that he likes the sun, just like me, and got the hell out of the basement. So, 5 IMs. Headphones. We'll start with the cheapest one. Although, I feel like you may bid more than that, because this is the last brand new in-box Audio Ghost that exists, because they're not available anymore. And you know how much I sucked its D, sucked it hard, and just go look at reviews. Don't look at mine. Go look at the comment sections of my reviews. Go to the Hi-Fi Guides forum and look up the Audio Ghost. Could they use different pads? Yeah. Could they use a slightly different wire? Sure. But holy hell do these punch above their price point. And this is factory sealed. So, the last Audio Ghost. These are the active noise canceling Focus Apollos by Noble. And I love them, but I have so many active noise canceling headphones, I could literally just get everyone on a plane. Just start handing them out. I got Bose. I got 2 sets of Dysons. I've got the other new sets that have come in. In fact, that's why we're getting rid of those as well. So Focus Apollos, these are probably the best headphone that is also just happens to be a Bluetooth headphone that also happens to also have, active noise canceling. Because when you plug this in directly to an amplifier with the wire included, it actually sounds like great. Like it's a good closed-back headphone. So you're not just bidding on I don't need an active wireless headphone. If you need a closed-back headphone, Focus Apollo. My bathies. I was like, you have no idea how hard I've been debating. Master debating. A master at debating down here at these. Because not only are they one of the better, if not one of the best, Bluetooth headphones, and again, active noise canceling like the Focus Apollo, but they look good because they're French and they're sexy. And I think these are the Dakoni pads on them that make them a little bit just nicer. But I literally used them once last year, which was to go to Munich. So this year, I guess I'm stuck with those damn on tracks from Dyson because they're fucking great. And no one believes me, but here's the proof in the pudding about how good the Dysons are is that I'm selling my focal bathies. I believe I have the box. It's around. If I can't find the box, I'll make sure I can include whatever cables you want. But I think I could pull it off. It's just going to require me to come back from Munich and be fully energetic and not time jet lagged or anything. And then the last pair of headphones. And this is with a heavy heart. I got to get rid of the Grellphone. I got to get rid of the E1. And these are a slightly modified set. If I pull off the, you know what? Do I want to pull off the? So basically, hold on. There's a trick to it. I'm not going to pull it off. I'm just going to explain. So the driver is way in the front, and there's this huge felt pad in it. And I pulled the pad off, and I hole punched the pad, and I put it back on to let a little bit more treble through in the front, a little more focus to it. And then back here, there's, I think, just some cheap tape that I've put to sort of give it something hard to reflect against, because I felt like it was bleeding too much out. So I basically went with more treble focus and a little bit more solidity in here, because the whole point of it is it's like open. But I don't love them. And I was going to keep them just to make them a fucking project. Like, oh, let's see if we can make the Grellphones great. But you know what? I just can't care enough right now. I just can't. I can't care enough in 2025. I'm looking at my schedule's full. Can't care enough about the OE1's Grell. Sorry, Axel. I forgive myself, and forgive me. Please forgive me. So since I have those now, which are the linear power supply Orchard Audio Starkroom Ultras, which are not for sale, although I might, if I want my kidney back, I'll just sell those. These are a pair of the B200s. I'll probably ship them in a custom box because it makes absolutely no sense to put these in the giant boxes again. It's just, they're small enough. They're I would say light enough, but they're not. These are actually pretty bulky. These are a monoblock setup, Same controls as the LA90. We have 3 different inputs, and you could switch them in the front. But they have no volume control. These are true power amps with low and high gain. Firmware update. The power bricks that are with them. They will take universal figure 8s, so you can... Yes, if you're European or outside, these handle 100 volt to 240. So feel free to bid on this as a pair, as a matched set, whatever you think they're worth. The way the bidding works, by the way, I probably should have done this at the start, is you see item, you get a big list in a Google document, and you're like, I want $4 on that, and $41 on that, and $16,000 on that. And then if you bid within like 70% of retail, you're going to be in the running. People always don't know how much to bid. Is that a $1,000 thing? If you bid 700, you're going to be close. If you want to bid less, if you don't bid what you can't afford. That's why it's a silent, blind auction. I don't want to sit there and have people bidding against each other. Oh, if I sell my kidney, I could do. No, I think those are worth $604, and leave it at that. And when the yard sale is over, which will be a very special date this particular month of May 2025, when the yard sale is over, you should, in a couple days, 3 or 4 days after it closes, get an email from 2 different accounts. One will be a PayPal invoice, and one will be a congratulations, you won email. Once you get that, you pay the invoice. I do shipping. I absorb the shipping for North America, Canada, and United States. Still absorbing in Canada and still absorbing in the United States. I have no goddamn idea how we're going to be handling the international shipping portion of this come the full summer. So for now, I'm going to say pay half the shipping, but just know that future yard sales, it may not be that easy. All right, it may be, they might ask me to weigh the amount of aluminum inside the thing, and I'm going to be like, where's the country of origin? It's going to be China. And it's going to be China, and it's going to be, fucking 177% to you. So for the love of God, bear with me. So yes, topping B200 pair. Here, this is coming back because the last person couldn't make it, the whole thing. Topping DX5 Light. They put a little sticker on it to make it lighter. It's a actually really nice DAC amp combo. Again, if something was recorded, like a review of it, 2 years ago, and I didn't sell it, because I liked it a lot. I like the light a lot. I just have so many things that I don't need that. And the final 2 things... the Hibby R6 Pro Max, which I've reviewed the Hibby R6 Pro, and now this is the Max, which makes it the thickest of thick boys. In baby blue. And I've taken my SD card out of it already, so I can't get sued by anybody. And it has the special magnetic case, and here's the thing. This sounds nearly as good as their R8, the $2,000, like, R8 Mark II. But it's just as big. So if I'm going to keep one, I'll keep the flagship and sell the lesser flagship at a discount here to my patrons who support the channel and love my wallpapers. And the final item, because I think I'm going to count through them, the final item, it is also with another heavy heart, because I think I have every XDO5 I've ever gotten. Did I sell the balanced one? I think I kept the unbalanced original one just for posterity. And while this, I did the whole video of it. Go watch the video of me with all the outputs, the aux outs, the balanced outs, the USB ins, the battery switching, the coaxial and optical inputs, the DC input separate, the volume control. Oh my God, everything is beautiful. It's got tubes. It's their tube one. It's too fucking big. I got it. I'm just getting rid of, I have big hands, and these are big things in my big hands. So yes, you'll wrap this back up. It comes with its 10 feet and all its wires and adapters. If you want a portable, if you want a transportable tube solution, XDO5T is probably that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 items in the yard sale. Sign up for Patreon, sign up for Subscribestar. They both have access. It's gonna be $7 a month. Check it out. See what you want to bid on. Bid on everything. Bid on one thing. If you win, please, if you don't want the item anymore, if you bid by accident, email back immediately or message me in the Telegram, which is the fastest way to get about it, and we will push it to the second person in line. A lot of times these things keep repeating in there because the communication is so slow. It's like the next month by the time everything gets sorted. So if you want to bid on these 12 items, please do. They help support the channel. They're going to help take me to Munich. I need a bigger beer budget. I need a budget, period. So yeah, get these out of my house. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Look for coverage on Munich. I may do some shorts. I know everyone hates shorts, but they're easy to publish from your phone. You film a thing and then you go publish my short. So keep an eye out for shorts on this channel. I won't push them to the subscribers if I don't have to. But those will be where I'm covering Munich like instantly. And then I'll obviously have footage and sponsors because I am just wandering around, and I hope you all enjoy it. And check out my link tree for all my collabs. Eris, Valencia, the new Defiant I am. I was tempted to throw some of the flare cables in with this yard sale, but really I don't have anything that could go with it. So yeah, I'm done, you're done, we're done, she's done. Thank you all, and thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you next month for another yard sale, or on the Eater Fetish channel for IRM reviews, or the Z Unboxing channel, which is actually just called Zeospantera, or there's a cooking channel, or I live stream on Twitch. Oh my god, I'm overworked. I need a vacation and some beer and some German girls.